Dear viewers, welcome to the class of Fundamental Chemistry, and today we will study Sonogashira reaction, Buchwald and Hartwig reaction, Grubbs metathesis in part 4 of our organometallic compounds series. So what is Sonogashira reaction? In Sonogashira reaction, you treat your terminal alkyne with aryl halide or vinyl halide and you get your coupled product. So you use palladium as a catalyst, copper iodide as a catalyst, and you use base. So difference between Sonogashira reaction and Heck reaction is that in Sonogashira you use terminal alkyne, while in Heck reaction you were using terminal alkene. Okay, and another difference is here you are using copper iodide to activate terminal alkyne. So this is the reaction mechanism. You treat terminal alkyne with copper iodide and base and you activate terminal alkyne, and remaining steps are same like we studied in Suzuki reaction, Stille reaction, Heck reaction. First step is always oxidative insertion. Second step is transmetallation. Transmetallation. And third step is reductive elimination. In oxidative insertion, your palladium, active state of palladium, which is 0 oxidative state, insert in aryl halide. Okay, and you get your this palladium complex. Now in transmetallation, you can see this terminal alkyne which was activated by copper get transferred from copper to palladium, and there is a release of this X group. So you will get your transmetallation product. And finally there is reductive elimination. Reductive elimination, your palladium ligand will come out and your product will coupling product will form, plus you will get your active state of palladium catalyst, which is palladium 0 state. Regarding stereochemistry in Sonogashira reaction, when you treat cis form of alkene with alkyne and using Sonogashira reagents, then you will get your product having same configuration. This means there is retention of configuration. And here you can see trans alkene product is treated with alkyne, okay, and you are getting trans product. So there is retention of configuration. So I will repeat again, in Sonogashira reaction there is use of terminal alkyne, and in Heck reaction there is use of terminal alkene, okay, and in Sonogashira reaction you use copper iodide as a co-catalyst to activate terminal alkyne. Next reaction is Buchwald-Hartwig reaction. Buchwald-Hartwig reaction is used for amination of aryl halide, vinyl halide. Okay, in Buchwald-Hartwig you use aryl halide and treat with any amine containing compound like aniline, or you can use cyclic amine, or you can use alkyl amine. Okay, so when you treat aniline, cyclic amine, or primary amine with aryl halide or vinyl halide in presence of palladium catalyst, you will get your amination product. So Buchwald-Hartwig reaction is used for CN bond formation. CN bond formation. Before that, whatever we read name reaction, that is used for CC bond formation. Buchwald-Hartwig is used for CN bond formation. And regarding reaction mechanism, when you treat your aryl halide, this halide can be iodine, bromine, or you can use another living group like autosilate or mesylate. Okay. When you treat your aryl halide with palladium, first step is oxidative insertion. Okay. Now at this point your amine will come and got attached on this palladium. Now it will make palladium amine complex. When you use your base will remove this iodine and hydrogen. Okay, and you will get your this complex which undergo reductive elimination, and you will get your amination product. So one step is oxidative insertion. Okay, and say in second step your amine will attack. Third step is role of base, which will remove your halogen and hydrogen on amine. And fourth step is reductive elimination. Reductive elimination, in which your palladium ligand will come out and you will get your coupling product. Coupling product. This is your coupling product. Now another reaction is alkene metathesis. So metathesis meaning is, meta means change and thesis means position. So change in position. So alkene metathesis is characterized by redistribution of carbon-carbon double bond. Redistribution of carbon-carbon double bond. Okay. So you can see this alkene 1 and another alkene 2 when they react in presence of catalyst. You will get your first product in which this group is getting attached with this group. So you are getting your metathesis product plus ethene gas. Okay. So in 2005, Robert Grubbs, Richard Schrock, and Yves Chauvin, they shared Nobel Prize for this alkene metathesis reaction. So what are the catalysts used in this alkene metathesis? So Schrock catalyst is molybdenum. Molybdenum attached with carbon having double bond. Grubbs used ruthenium, in which ruthenium is attached with carbon having double bond. So that's why these are sometimes called alkylidene, metal alkylidene catalyst or metal alkylidene complex. Okay, and these ligands change, and the product you got when you treat this reactant with any of these catalyst, Grubbs catalyst, Schrock catalyst, you will get first this part will break out from here and again rejoin with the same part. So first chance is this. Second, this part will couple with itself. You will get this product, and the portion in orange block will couple with itself, will give you product 3. There in Schrock catalyst, Schrock catalyst is very active compared to Grubbs catalyst, but it is very difficult to handle because it is air sensitive and moisture sensitive. Grubb catalyst is not that much sensitive. It is easy to handle in lab. So generally whenever we do reactions in lab for alkene metathesis, we use Grubb catalyst. Okay, Grubb first generation or second generation catalyst. So what will be the product of this disubstituted alkene if I ask you to perform alkene metathesis of this 2,2 disubstituted alkene? Disubstituted alkene, you will get one this product and another ethylene. So green block will get dimerize to give you this product and orange box will dimerize to give you ethylene. So if I will ask you what will be the alkene metathesis product of this, you will see when two molecules of this alkene undergo alkene metathesis in presence of Grubb catalyst, you will get this product. Okay, this will be E plus Z isomer, and similarly this alkene will give you this product. Okay, so just you have to do, if I will ask you this, you simply have to draw this product. Okay, so this is alkene metathesis. If we will talk about mechanism of alkene metathesis, so if your reactant is this and your catalyst is this, what will be the product formation? So you will draw your catalyst first and this is your alkene. First it will go 2 plus 2 cycloaddition. Now this double bond of alkylidene will make bond with this starting material, this alkene. So you can see here first it will form cyclic product and then it will give you intermediate A and a byproduct. So in this case you can see your metal is going with maximum substituted carbon and carbon. So your metal is going with maximum substituted or highly substituted carbon, and in this case you can see your metal is going with carbon having less substitution. So there are both chance. Okay, and you will get your intermediate A and intermediate B. First there occur ring formation and finally this ring will open and give you intermediate A and intermediate B plus byproduct. These byproduct forms in very minor amount. The reason is because we use alkylidene metal in very less amount. So this byproduct formation will be very less. Now the stage 2, what will be the stage 2? Okay, in stage 2 your intermediate A will react with starting alkene. Okay, first we take the case where your metal will go with less substituted carbon. Okay, so first your cyclic product, this bond formation, and when this ring will open you will see this is your intermediate B and other product will be your required product. So intermediate B, you can see this is same as this one. Okay, now another case you can take, for example your metal will go with alkene having high substitution. Okay, so first case we will take your metal will go with this high substitution. So one product you are getting this, and other product you are getting okay. So you can see here, this is your intermediate A, which is this, and this is your starting material alkene. Okay, so you are getting your same reagent, this too, and this process will continue until you will get your intermediate B and product. Okay, so there is two case. In first case, your metal is going with carbon having less substitution, and you are getting your intermediate B and product. In second case, your metal is going with highly substituted carbon atom, and you are getting your starting material back. One is metal alkylidene and other one is alkene. You are getting your starting material back. Now, the second case, this was with intermediate A. Now, with intermediate B. If your starting alkene is reacting with intermediate B, what will be the product? First, we take the case where metal is going with carbon having maximum substitution. So first cyclic formation, then ring opening, and it will give you intermediate A. Okay, this was your intermediate A and ethylene. Okay, and second case, if you take where your metal is going with less substitution, okay, you will get plus so in second case you are getting your starting material back. Okay, and this process will continue until you get your intermediate A and ethylene. So the thing is, if you want to make a cyclic diagram of this, if you want to summarize how you will get your product. So this was your intermediate A. Okay, when intermediate A is reacting with starting alkene, from this you will get your intermediate B and your required product. And intermediate B, when it was reacting with starting alkene, it will give you ethylene and intermediate A. So this cyclic reaction continue and you will get your product more and more quantity. So there are two type of metathesis. One is ring closing metathesis, another is ring opening metathesis. In ring closing metathesis, you will get your, when you treat alkene, intramolecular alkene using Grubb catalyst, you will get your cyclic product. Okay, so this portion will merge with this portion and it will give you double bond here. And when I will ask you to open this ring using Grubb catalyst in presence of ethylene, you have to break your bond here and create this double bond and this double. In ring closing metathesis in RCM, ring closing metathesis, this alkene will combine to give you this product. So this was about organometallic chemistry, and I will share the link of part 1, part 2 and part 3 in description box. Thank you.